Now in California, lawyer Ivan Golde, who represents many former and current players along with NFL coaches. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to be here.
If he does receive a one-year jail sentence, do you think this sends the right message, or will it be viewed as a slap on the wrist?
I think it is an appropriate punishment. I think it is the correct sentence. I think all of the co-defendants will get approximately 1 year in a federal facility. Vick will be out in 10.5 months. I think Michael Vick has suffered greatly. I think the NFL has suffered greatly. I don't think there needs to be any more piling on. I think Vick has been raked over the coals in this case, and I think the sentence here of 1 year is appropriate. I really do.
There are those who say that Vick was urged to go ahead and take this plea deal, not just simply because the other suspects in this case may have information against him, but that if he did this, he could, as you point out, get out in about 10.5 months, and that he could resurrect his NFL career. Do you think he has the chance of really regaining his status and making amends?
Absolutely. I think the National Football League will suspend Michael Vick concurrently with his jail sentence. I would not be surprised at all if Michael Vick is back on the playing field in 2008, and most certainly he will be back on the field in 2009. I have a feeling he may be able to play next season. When he is out, he will be reinstated. This will quiet down. The NFL needs Michael Vick. He's a very exciting player. This was a terrible, terrible case. But he is an exciting player to watch, perhaps the most exciting player in the league. The NFL will reinstate Michael Vick.
But right now, you know, so many people, young people particularly, see him as a role model, and there are those who are urging him to come out and really apologize in a way that reaches out to young people to send the message that this is not the path to follow. What do you think he has to do in terms of image building here in order to regain the trust of fans and people who say that he needs to show that he's sorry for what he did?
Michael Vick needs to admit he needs help. He needs to apologize for what he did. He needs to admit that he needs help, that he did not understand the seriousness and the ramifications of what he did, and now he knows he needs to be a spokesman and help animal rights advocates. Michael Vick needs to sincerely apologize, and if he does, Americans love to forgive. He can come back. He can be embraced if Americans believe he really means it.
Well, that's the key, isn't it, though? He has to come across as very sincere. And if he doesn't, then all is lost, because if it simply looks like he's doing this simply to gain his career back and to play football, a lot of folks aren't going to see him having much credibility.
Absolutely. It's very important. And Michael Vick does need help. He needs to see what his actions have caused, how much harm these actions have caused not only him, his family, the National Football League, the Atlanta Falcons, the America in general. This case has even gone beyond America. Michael Vick was known throughout the world. He needs to understand that and sincerely apologize. I hope he does. I think he can. I think he will. And I think he will be embraced, and he will be able to resurrect his career.
All right. We thank you for joining us with your insights. We shall see what lies ahead for Michael Vick. Thank you.